What's going on, everybody? It's Rudy Rodriguez-Stromont here, Hurricanes Unfiltered. I'm here in the parking lot post-game. Unfortunate disappointment in how this game ended, obviously. Miami falls 27-21 to Indiana in the national championship game. Obviously not what we all wanted. Disappointing ending and everything. But, you know, it is what it is. They fought hard. They fought back. I mean, they could have folded the tent. They had the ball with a chance to win. At the 40-yard line, Carson Beck throws an interception. Keelan Marion wasn't even looking for the ball. Not the greatest decision, honestly, in my opinion, by Carson Beck, but I'm not going to sit here and blame Carson Beck for the Miami Hurricanes losing this football game. He actually outplayed Fernando Mendoza, and if you look at the numbers, he outplayed him. Miami could never really get an effective running game going. The play calling in the first half was very, very suspect, and once again, uneven, inconsistent, and uneven in the play calling. I don't know what Shannon Dawson was doing early on he threw the ball 3 straight times, didn't try to really establish the running game. Miami offensively was atrocious in the first half, to be honest, except for the one possession towards the end of the half, 4th and 2, and Mario Cristobal decides to kick a 50-yard field goal instead of going for it. You went for it on 4th and 1 in that same possession. To me, right at your own 35, to me right there, you're gonna go for that. You got to go for it. Instead, Carter Davis misses the field, hits the bar, and Miami goes into the half down 10-0. So obviously a very disappointing situation right there. You're down 10-0. You got to make some adjustments at halftime. They did that. They stopped Indiana pretty much early in the second half. Got the ball. Mark Fletcher hits a big touchdown run, and it's 10-7. And then Miami has the ball and goes kind of weird offensive play calling once again, and this time gets a punt blocked and is down 17-7, punt blocked. So Miami, special teams wise, got absolutely annihilated. Special teams realistically cost Miami this game, from a penalty on a punt return early on that cost us 20 yards to the missed field goal to the block punt. The rugby style kicks I've always hated, never liked them. I think they're all bullshit. I don't know why people do them. And he ran it right into a block punt. They do make it 17-14. Malachi Tony's big time tonight. Big plays all over the field. Beck was leading them down the field. And then 24-14, then it's 17-14, and Miami's defense can't make a stop. Letting that back shoulder pass go, back shoulder throw, 4th down multiple times for Curt Cignetti. Look, Fernando Mendoza, he got sacked 3 times in the second half. Dude had a monster run, 4th and 4 from the 12. It's brass balls by Curt Cignetti to go for that, because he knows that if he kicks a field goal there, it's 20-14. And instead of 20-14, it's 24-14. And he knows that if he probably kicks that field goal, it's 20-14. They probably lose that game. But he goes for it. Mendoza gets hit. He bangs off one. He gets hit hard on the 5, dives through it, gets into the end zone. Dude, that was a Heisman moment, man. You got to tip your cap to the guy. He made a freaking amazing play. That's all you can do is tip your cap. He made a big-time play. But Miami responded immediately right down the field. A big play to Alex Bauman, another one to Malachi Tony. And then finally they put the ball in. I think it was with a 22-yard run by Malachi Tony. It's 24-21 with over 6 minutes to go. Now you need the defense. The defense you've been relying on all year to make a play. All year, make a play. And they let Indiana march the ball down the field. They don't make a play until it's now 2 minutes to go in the game. Someone's pushing their alarm, sorry about that. 2 minutes to go in the game, and they get on 1st down after 2-minute warning. They get a 9-yard run, and you think the game is pretty much almost dead and buried. But then the team that never makes mistakes, Indiana, commits a false start on 2nd and 1, turns it into 2nd and 6, and then Miami's defense finally stands tall. They use all their timeouts, which obviously is something to look at it. They use all their timeouts, but they did force a field goal to make it 27-21 with 1:42. They moved the ball down the field from the 25 to the 40. It's 40 seconds or so to go. And I don't know what Beck was looking at. I really don't. I thought he probably should be checking down there. But we have no timeouts, and you're obviously trying to get the ball as quickly down the field as possible. Probably wasn't the best decision, but I'm not going to sit here and bitch and complain about how Carson Beck played tonight. He played fine. He did his job. Miami did not run the ball the way it needed to run the ball. Shannon Dawson in the first half was not good in his play calling. that we gave up a touchdown in the first half. It was 3-0. Remember, the 3-0, O.J. Frederick drops an interception in the end zone. These are the things that you cannot have happen in games like this. You drop an interception in the end zone, they wouldn't have had a field goal. Instead, what happens next? They get a field goal. Then what happens? They march down the field to make it 10-0. But on that possession, Ruben Bain on 3rd and 13 jumps off sides on an incomplete pass. They get another chance, 3rd and 8. They get a first down on a running play, I think, no less. And then they get another first down off of a pass interference by Frederick. It was like, you make these mistakes. The penalties that Miami committed for most of this game were devastating. They hurt like crazy. They were bad penalties. Even on the final possession, Mario Cristobal has his team late onto the field, and they get a delay of game penalty to start the final drive. It's like the shit that you knew that could not happen. We made more mistakes. It wasn't that Indiana played a great game. It wasn't that they were better than us. They were better than us because they made less mistakes. We made mistakes. Mistakes cost us a national championship. And the mistakes were largely penalties. And just, I don't know, that play calling in the first half was not good. Miami outgained Indiana. Carson Beck outplayed Fernando Mendoza largely. But they had the ball for damn near 37 minutes and we had it for 23. That's not how Miami's winning football games this year. Just isn't. But man, look, tip your cap to the Miami Hurricane football team. They fought back. They didn't quit. They left it out there. They had a chance to win, and it just didn't go our way. So here we go with 13-3, finished number 2 in the country, and we'll be back next year. Mario Cristobal is building something here that looks good, looks special, and hopefully we get an opportunity to do this again next year. But that's it for now. I'll have a more lengthy recap on the YouTube channel. Later tonight when I get home. I'm still in the parking lot, as you can see. Disappointing, depressing. But I appreciate all y'all continued support of the channel. God bless everybody. Look, man. Hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. Sucks. We had our chances. We had the ball, chance to win. If you told me we'd have the ball with a chance to win, final possession, I'd take it every single time. But you can't have punts blocked for, touchdowns. You can't. Curt Cignetti, man, showed he had brass balls. You gotta give him credit. He had brass balls. And I think Mario kind of shriveled a little bit in those situations. Let me know y'all thoughts in the comments. And I'm sure a lot of y'all will blame Carson Beck, but this wasn't on Carson Beck. It wasn't. You gotta be real. Block punt, missed field goal, penalties. And Indiana gave us a chance with their false start on 2nd and 1. They gave us a chance. Unfortunately, it didn't happen. And by the way, Indiana packed this fucking building. Miami Hurricanes fans, you should be ashamed of yourselves because they had more people in here than we did. Dead ass serious. I thought it was like 65-35 Miami. Nah, it was probably like 60-40 Indiana because after the game ended, the building cleared out of Hurricane fans and that place was still full. Packed. Although I think we were making more noise than they were. It wasn't, we didn't have a home field advantage here tonight, man. But y'all leave y'all comments, like the video, subscribe to the channel. We'll continue to cover our team, man. It is what it is. Recruiting is on board. Let's get Darian Mensah in here. Let's get Jordan Seaton in here. And let's go cheer on our basketball team now, man. They're doing well, man. That's all I got for now. This is Hurricanes Unfiltered, powered by Come On Now, the podcast. Come on now.